Hey dear soulmate, you're welcome to today's tutorial on Benisos. My name is Benedicta. It's been a long while. Happy New Year. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make this 90-degree flare gown for an 8 years old. So in making this particular gown, I'll be making use of this vintage material. Okay, so guys, here I have 1 and 9 inch, a yard and 9 inches fabric here. But please, if you want to make this particular one for a little girl, I advise you use 1.5, because I later found out that 1 and 9 inches, that I think it's a quarter of a yardage, will not be enough. Okay, so guys, moving on. First off, we're going to be folding this particular um fabric. Since it's going to be a 90-degree flare, we're just going to fold once, okay, diagonally. We'll pick one end of the fabric and then fold diagonally. So guys, if you want to cut your 90-degree skirt, this is the way you're going to make it. But since you're cutting a gown, I'm going to be folding it into two again, so we'll be able to cut our front and our back. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that part where I'm touching is actually our center front and our center back, while the other part remains our side, the two sides of the front and the back. So I'm going ahead to pin it so they don't move around. You know, this fabric is a bit shared, so it moves around. So to keep them in place, I went ahead to pin it down. So the first thing we're going to be doing right now is to mark out our shoulder measurement. So you know, this particular one, we're not going to be making use of our shoulder width. We're going to be making use of our strap to strap. Okay, so measure the child strap to strap measurement and then you mark. But first, I'm going to be taking into consideration where her chest measurement divided by 4 will sit. So our chest divided by 4 is 6.5. So I've gone ahead to mark, locate my 6.5, and then half inch sewing allowance. So from there, I'm going to be moving upward. So since it's an off shoulder, I'll be taking away 3 inches. Okay, so first I've gone ahead to mark my 6.5 for the chest. That is a chest divided by 4 is 6.5, and then plus half inch sewing allowance. So from there I'm going to be moving upward. You know, that will serve as our armhole also. So I'll be moving up and mark 3 inches. Mark away, take away our 3 inches for our shoulder, off shoulder rather. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So on that other line, the upper line, I'll be marking out her strap to strap. Her strap to strap is 7.5. So 7.5 divided by 2 is 3.75. I've gone ahead to mark it, and then I'm connecting to the armhole area like so. Okay, so up there, you can decide to curve it in, or you can decide to leave it straight, whichever way you want it. And then I went ahead to add quarter of an each quarter. I'm going to be turning it with my bias strip. So from there, I'm going to mark in the full length of this gown, taking into consideration that we're going to be taking away 3 inches for the off shoulders. So the full length of this gown is 33. So that's 33, and then I'll add 1 inch for hemming allowance. Okay, so I'm going to mark that round the hemline there, like so. Okay, so just keep adjusting and then mark it round. You can also use this method for an adult. It's also good for an adult. It's still the same thing. So you can also use it for an adult too. So after doing this, I'm going to be cutting this out. Okay, so I want to cut it out starting from the hemline, right there. So after cutting it out, I'm going to cut out the upper part. Okay, please add quarter of an inch at the upper part for the turning with bias strip. Okay, and I also went ahead to cut out the armhole area like so. Okay guys, we're done with the cutting, and I went ahead to slit the folded part open. Okay, because one part is closed while the other is open. So the part that is closed, I went ahead to slit it open. I removed my pins, and I'm going to open it right now for us to see what we have. So here is what I was talking about. If you want it to be curved, you can have it curved like so. So, and at the hemline, so if you notice that the hemline, a part is a bit short. That's what I was talking about. If you're going to making sewing this, please make use of 1.5. So I'll go ahead to use the remnant of my fabric to add up to that place so it can match up with the other measurements, the other hem. So after doing that, this is what I have. And then I've gone ahead to sew it to, and this is the front part. It's not really obvious, so just match the print and sew. So next thing we're going to be doing right now is to cut out the sleeve. Okay, so using the remaining fabric, I'm going to cut out the sleeve of this particular dress. So I've gone ahead to fold it into two. We're going to be having an elastic at the shoulder side and at the full length of the sleeve. So from there, I'm going to mark in 1.5 inch upward for elastic casing for the hem of the sleeve, and then from the hem from the um allowance I gave, I'm going to be marking up 14 inches for sleeve. Okay, for the sleeve, though the sleeve is not up to 14 because I'm still going to be adding elastic at the shoulder line. So I'm going to cut it out right now, and I'm going to use it to cut out another one, the second sleeve. So guys, if you're new on our channel, do subscribe, hit the like button and share with friends. Okay, don't forget to drop a comment. So there I've gone ahead to cut out the second sleeve, and I'm going to be taking the main bodice, and I'm going to cut out that shape, the armhole shape I have on the main bodice. I'm going to cut it out on the sleeve. I'll mark it and then cut it out, leaving out at least 1 inch at the upper part of the sleeve area for elastic casing. So I'm going ahead to cut it out now. So guys, this is a very simple tutorial. It won't take you time to cut. And then here we are done. The next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be piping our necklines, the neck of the front and the back with a bias strip. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the machine and do it. And then this is what I have after doing that. I've gone ahead to do that. So also for our sleeve, sorry, I have a joining at one of my sleeve. So the next thing we're going to be doing right now is to actually to bring the two bodies together. I will go ahead to pin them because we're going to be joining them at the sides right now. Okay, we're going to be joining them at the sides. So after joining at the side, I'm also going to be folding the elastic allowance that we left on the upper part of the sleeve and also at the lower part of the sleeve. Okay, so after that I will join the sleeve. So here I'm done joining the sides of the main bodice, and then here we have the sleeves. I've gone ahead to add the elastic at the hem side and at the shoulder area. Okay, so next thing we're going to be doing right now is to match it up at the armhole area first, and then pin, because we're going to be joining the sleeves to the main bodies right now. We're almost done with our tutorial. It doesn't really take time. Okay, you can do this in less than an hour actually. So I'm going ahead to pin it so we can join them, and then we'll see what we have. So I pinned the first sleeve like so, and then I'm going to be pinning the second sleeve also. So guys, if you're not seeing our other tutorials, do check it and then let me know what you think about our videos. We really love to hear from you. Okay, so we can make amends where necessary. Thank you. So here I'm going to pin the last part of the second sleeve like so. So after doing this, I'm going to be going to the sewing machine. I'll join at the shoulder, I'll join the armhole, and I'm also going to hem the lower part of this dress. So this is what we have. I'm done joining the sleeve, and I've gone ahead to hem the lower part of my dress. Okay, and at the end of the day, this is what we have. It's looking so beautiful. So guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this tutorial, and if you find this tutorial helpful, do kindly hit the subscribe button, like, share with friends, and watch out for our next video. Bye.